So we have my new current RAM setup is dual rank Hynix CJR, so 2x16, and I have the receipts. So we have over 13 hours of Prime 95 using small FFTs. I did 3 hours of Y Cruncher VT3, which I will post a video about in my description to show if you don't know how to set up VT3, it'll show you. And I have this screenshot I'll be just doing right now. 12.5 hours of testment 5, no errors. And we look over here, during the testament 5 test, no hardware errors, and I had any Windows hardware errors during Y Cruncher or Pro 95, which is cool. And I would like to go over my timings here. So in my Rev E video, I don't want to do it like that. Hold on. Yeah, I'll just go YouTube. Oh, let's go YouTube. So in the Rev E video, I was talking about how overall my Rev E was fairly good. That it was abnormal though. That it was good for certain things. Like it did, I won't say exceptional, but it did better than expected on some aspects, such as a TRC that's fairly low, relatively lower compared to other people's Rev, and a fairly good TRFC. Like this is close to what a lot of TRFC can do, but required a stupid amount of voltage, like 1.55 volts on VDIM, 1.15 SOC, and then 1.05 on VDDP, CCD, and IOD, which is crazy. And all that on a 1500 3D, completely irrelevant for the most part. So with this, compared to what I'm running now, this is significantly better. So first, the TUF gaming I'm using is daisy chain. So DIMMs 1 and 3, or if you depending on you are 2 and 4, they mean the same thing. Will give you the best stability, and having all 4 DIMMs filled will give you less headroom. So this is one example of that. So where this kit of Rev E was 4000 CL18 at 1.35 volts, and I couldn't go below CL18. I could do 3800, but it would be it just wasn't worth running. But this lower voltage across the board. I'm only using 1.45 volts on VDIB. 3800 easy. I can't go above 3800. I get hella hardware errors. But other than that, basically every timing here is the same or better. There's a couple differences, like RD, SEL can't go below 4. 3 won't post. This can do 2, but I was getting errors. And I didn't try RTP6 or TWR10. It's possible they could do it, but I don't really care. Fairly good TRFC. This is close to what most CJR can do. The best CJR I've seen was 240-ish nanoseconds. I tried posting, like it would post at like 250-ish, 255-ish, but it was not stable at all. So I'm like, I'll add a little headroom. 270 is plenty good. Still better than my Rev E. And I mean, that's about it for the most part. I think the most interesting thing is TRAS of 21. So this is the register limit for TRAS, which is, you know, that's as minimal as it gets. So I mean, so my TRP's, you know, very slightly higher. We're talking 15% maybe. Yeah. But cutting TRAS in half is pretty good. Because at least for one from Buildzoid, TRC is, you know, fairly important to performance. So overall, I'm very happy with this. So across the board, tighter timings at lower voltages is quite good. The only other thing, I didn't finish my thought, but I didn't try CL14. It's not worth doing. It would require a lot of voltage if even posted, and it's not worth doing. I could go below 19 on RCD-RD. Like it posted at 17, but it was instant errors. I couldn't go below 19. It wouldn't boot. 8 wouldn't boot on WTRL. And I didn't try anything less than 3 on WRRG. But I mean, this is very good. Like, there's nothing wrong with this, and I'm not gonna do any more after this, because if I could find a way to make this stable at 2, if I could do 5 or 6 in RTP and then like 10 on TWR, is that better? Absolutely. Is it measurable at all with the 50 on RCD? No, that was not. So this is plenty good. That's really all I gotta say. I do think the 1.45 volts is interesting though, because when I was looking up how to overclock CJR, I saw most people say that it started rolling over after 1.4 to where there was basically no voltage scaling or negative scale. Well, not negative scaling, but you would start hurting performance after 1.4-ish volts. But this only works at 1.45. So like I tried 1.4, it didn't work. Like 3800 wouldn't work at 1.4, but 1.45 works no problem. So I'm not quite sure why that's the case, but it is. And no, I probably should have done this. I didn't think about it. Oh, 1 second. I should probably show what kit I bought. So in case someone else wants to go down my route, they could also get, I guess, a Hynix CJR or DJR. This one. Yeah, this one. This guy here, 3600 CL16. With these as the timings. This seems, it's good. I mean, it's Ripjaw, so like you would have to download Typhoon to see what memory chips you have or take off the heat spreaders. But I mean, I have a little Ryzen stock cooler on mine, and it's good. I have no issues with this. And for $60, if you're gonna get into overclocking, that's quite good. You could also get Hynix for slightly cheaper, but you probably have to wait. If you go with Clev is a subsidiary of Hynix, so you can get 3600 CL18 for $50. And these will be, yeah, I mean, these should be DJR or CJR, but they're gonna take a while to come in since it's after the holidays. But if you want some really cheap RAM, that will do, I mean, $50. You will likely get very close to what this is capable of. Maybe it might be stuck on CWL16, and maybe RDWR might be 12 or whatever. But save $10. It might take some time, but save $10 and you will get basically this, which is quite good. But I didn't want to wait, so I spent $10, extra 10 to get this by Christmas, and it was good. I can't complain. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you.